everyone, this is Brian Hayes. Today I just want to briefly introduce you to a wonderful set of professional custom tuning gears for the guitar manufactured by the German firm Schaller. Schaller have been making top-line professional tuning gears for musical instruments for many, many years. You'll notice this is a little unusual. For each tuning gear there's a large locking screw, and the idea of these tuning heads are that if you have a close look at any of the strings there on the posts of the tuning gears, that none of them have even got one full turn of the string around the post. In fact, most of them have less than a quarter of a turn. So the concept is you thread the string when you're putting a new string on the guitar, you tighten the string, pull it as hard as you can, push it through the hole in the post of the tuning gear, and then whilst having it as tight as you can pull it, you screw the screw at the back, and that brings up a locking pin that secures the string inside of the hole on the tuning post. And you can just see there, if you look at the low E string there, you'll see that the string is bent back a little, but there's virtually not even a quarter of the turn of the post that the string is being secured by. Now, if you're playing a normal acoustic guitar and you're just strumming chords, or even an electric where you're doing very little string bends and you've got medium or heavy gauge strings on it, that's not a problem. But this guitar, I guess, is really my Ferrari in my guitar arsenal. It's got light gauge strings on, it's been heavily modified. It has a tremolo that's been a floating bridge there, professional series tremolo, has a Teflon nut there so that the strings don't get caught in the nut. And this is a guitar where I'm constantly bending strings, and as in the introduction, using the tremolo bar or the whammy bar to completely lower the strings down several tones. So if you did that on a normal guitar, the danger with standard tuning gears is that where the string winds around the post, there's always a bit of slack there. And as you, particularly with a tremolo arm, as you're stretching and lowering those strings, 1 and 2 tones, some of the slack where the string is wound around the post can be loosened and tightened, and you'll find that your fine tuning is really hard, particularly on these type of guitars. It's hard to keep them in tune if you're doing a lot of string bending and a lot of use of the whammy bar. So Schaller have come up with this concept. They're not the only ones that have this. In fact, Fender back in the early 1970s released a double neck keyless pedal steel guitar which used exactly the same concept. So this is hardly a new concept. But the top of the line Fender custom shop Stratocasters and many of the really high-end professional modern guitars aimed at, the players where they have light gauge strings and a lot of heavy string bending and tremolo arms, the guitars are nowadays coming fitted with these. So I'm really delighted with the Schaller tuning gears there. It's certainly made this guitar better than it was as far as retaining its tuning. Bye for now.